Hello viewers, today I'm back with another video. So today I'm going to teach you articles, okay? In English, articles is such an important topic which we have been learning right from our schools, right? And up until now we have been using it, okay, all the time. So it's a topic which is most frequently used, right? So but then, the problem is like most of us don't understand how to use articles properly. Okay. So this topic or this video is going to kind of help you in understanding the rules behind using articles in English. So this would help when you write as well as when you speak. Okay. But then you just have to closely observe all the rules that I'm trying to teach you. Okay. This is the most important thing, right? So basically, you can learn articles from any grammar book. Now, every grammar book has a chapter on articles from where you can learn the rules. And in this video, I'm going to make it very simple. I'm not going to go very in depth about the articles. Rather than I'm just going to, like showcase the most important rules out there and how you can use articles in your day-to-day communication. Okay, that's the thing that we are going to focus on today. And anyone can learn from this video. It's going to be very easy, and I'm going to whatever I'm remembering, I'm able to remember, I'm going to use it. And the next video that I'm planning is to solve some questions on articles. So if in case I miss anything here, you can follow in that video, so where I'll be solving real examples, right? Maybe we can do that after this video, right? So, yeah, articles, as you all know, it tells us whether something is specific or not. Okay, it sometimes no, it acts as a determiner. Okay, it determines. No, through articles we can determine whether a noun is singular or plural, right? It supports us to understand all these things. Now, basically in English, no, we have two types of articles. You just have to remember this. And see, before I could go into the topic, what you have to understand is, as far as grammar is concerned, what you have to do is you have to remember things. You have to understand and then remember. Do not memorize. Memorizing will not work out with grammar. Is it clear? See, because I'll tell you, like, you have been learning grammar rules, see, be it prepositions or articles or tenses or voice or, direct or indirect speech, whatever grammar topics, you take, we have been learning it right from our schools, right? But even now, people are not strong in tenses. Even now, people don't know how to use articles and prepositions. This happens. It's because all their life they have tried to memorize it. Now that's where they're making a mistake. You're not supposed to memorize it. You're supposed to understand it. If you understand, you're not going to forget it. As simple as that, right? But then you have to make sure that you try to understand the rules and then use them in your day-to-day communication. Just reading the rules will not be sufficient. You have to solve questions. You have to use them in your writing and when you're trying to speak. So the more you tend to keep using them again and again, now that's going to be strongly published in your mind and you will never forget it. Okay, any topic in English is like that. Any language, be it any language, it's like that. It works like that, right? So this is my suggestion. Before we could get into the topic, now try to understand what I'm trying to teach and then use them again and again. Okay, when you're solving a question, you use them, right? When you're reading a textbook, if you look at some articles, you have to understand the context and then you have to find out why they've used a here or an here or the here. You have to question yourself. Otherwise, you will not understand it, right? You have to know, you have to justify why a particular article is used in this sentence. You have to try to justify it, right? That's the real way in which you have to learn. So this helps you to remember things. Okay. Now with this, we'll start with the topic now. Okay, now when we talk about articles, now we have two types of articles, as I told you. The first one is indefinite articles, right? And the second one is definite articles. Okay, you keep it like this. We have indefinite and we have definite article, right? When we talk about indefinite article, we have two types. That is, we have a or a, and the other one is an. Okay, a or an. This is indefinite, right? And usually this indefinite article is used with a singular countable noun. So you know what is countable noun? If you can count something like table, I can count. I know there is one table. I know that there are two tables there, so I'm able to count. So whatever you are able to count, it's called as countable now. And when we say a table, it means it's one table, right? When we say an apple, it means it's one apple. I'm referring to just one, so the meaning is one. So I'm going to use either a or an with singular countable nouns. This is just one rule which you have to remember, right? And now you can ask me, like, why do I have to say an apple instead of a apple? Now you can't say a apple because now the word apple, in the word apple, the sound is a vowel sound. Okay, the vowel sound begins the word apple. The vowel sound is a. No, we don't say a, we say a. So it's apple. Okay, so an apple. So you know the rule. No, no, we are going to get into phonetics a little. Okay, phonetics is the study of the sounds in a language. Okay, and the different kinds of symbols that we have. I'll try to show you a chart when I'm showing the worksheet to you. So like we have something called as vowels and consonants when we are talking about pronunciation, right? We have vowels and consonants, right? So basically in English we have five vowels, as as they have taught you in school, right? But the truth is we have 20 vowels in English and 24 consonants in English, right? Now those sounds which are apart from vowels are called as consonant sounds, right? And vowels, there are 20 vowels in English, and predominantly we have a, e, I, o, u. It's not actually a, e, I, o, u that refers to the alphabet. It should be e, o, u. That's the actual sound. Okay, so that's a different topic, but then it's connected to articles. Okay, it's very much connected to articles because the use of a or an in a sentence depends on whether whether it is followed by a vowel or a consonant. Okay, see, when I say, for example, pen. Okay, I say pen. So I ask somebody, like, give me a pen. So when I say give me a pen, now I'm trying to use a pen. Now why do I use a pen? Why can't I use an pen? It's because it should be a pen, because the sound that follows after the article a is pa. Okay, now pa is a consonant sound. Okay, pa is a consonant sound. See, you say p for letter. It's an alphabet, you say p, but then in terms of sound you have to say it as pa. Okay, so as in pen. So because pa sound is a consonant sound, you have to use a. So a pen. And why do I have to say a pen? I can say the pen, right? Yes, I can say the pen. The pen is correct, right? But I'm using a pen. It's because it's a singular countable noun. And I'm speaking about the pen or a pen in general. I'm not specifying. I'm not very specific. So I just use it in a general way. So I say, give me a pen. So when I look at a person and, ask him, give me a pen, what I'm trying to do is I'm just asking him a pen. It could be any pen because I just want to write. I'm not particular about which pen he is going to give me, right? It could be a red pen, it could be a green pen, it could be a black pen. Okay, it could be any kind of pen, a Parker pen. I don't mind. I just want a pen to write. So my purpose is to write. I'm not concerned about what type of pen it is or what kind of pen it is. You understand? So when I use sentences like this in general terms, we probably use, like either a or an. Okay. When I want to say, I ate an apple, when I want to say, I ate an apple, what do I mean? I'm just saying that I ate an apple. I'm not no very particular about what kind of apple it is. Is it apple from OT or is it apple from Kashmir? It doesn't mind. It doesn't matter at all for the listener or for the person to whom I'm talking. No, I'm just conveying the message that I'm, like I ate an apple, sorry, I ate, yeah, an apple, you know. So this is what you have to understand. Okay, so the next point is we use either a or and to talk something in a general sense, in a general way. Is it clear? I'll give you one more example to understand it very easily. Now, imagine I want to go to a doctor. I wanted to go to a doctor, right? And I'm going to tell my friend that I'm planning to go to a doctor. So I say, I want to go to a doctor. I say, I want to go to a doctor. You understand? You know what I'm saying? I want to go to a doctor because I'm not well. Okay. Am I specific here? No, I'm not specific, right? I'm not specifying anything about the doctor. I'm just saying that I'm not well or I'm sick. I want to visit a doctor. It could be any doctor. It could be my family doctor, or it could be a doctor who is nearby, or it could be, a doctor who's working in a well-established hospital. Now, I'm not giving the listener any clue about which doctor I'm planning to visit, and nobody is getting any clue here. If somebody's trying to listen to this sentence, they would understand. This person is not well, so he has gone to a doctor, and nobody knows which doctor it is, right? But in the same way, if I say I went to the doctor or I'm planning to go to the doctor, now like I'm using the definite article the or the, like I'm using that. Now the listener or those who are in my family, they know which doctor I'm planning to visit because I'm being very definite. I'm not telling the name. There is no necessity for me to tell the name of the doctor because in my family or in my friend circle, they would understand which doctor I'm planning to go. That is the purpose of using a definite article. This is what you have to understand. I went to the doctor means people who are listening to this sentence, they know which doctor I'm planning to go. It could be my family doctor probably, or a doctor whom I am consulting for a specific illness, right? So definite article means it refers to specific things and it's very definite. You understand? And it's very definite. Now this is what is the basic difference between an indefinite and a definite article, right? So this is the most basic difference. Now, for example, in another way I can explain this rule. For example, let's say I have a car. Okay, now let's consider that I have a car. Now I'm telling to somebody that I have a car, and the person understands, oh, you have a car, great. Okay, he understands like that. Okay, I didn't know that you have a car. Okay, anyway, you have a car, very good. Somebody replies to me, and I'm continuing the sentence now. Now please note, the first thing that I did was I said I have a car. I'm using an indefinite article. Car is a consonant sound. Car is a consonant sound, and that's the reason why I'm using a. Okay, so I have a car. You understand? And now I want to continue the same sentence, and now I want to say the car is black in color. The car is black in color. Now you note I'm not using a indefinite article. Instead of that, I'm using a definite article. I say I have a car, and the second sentence starts with the definite article. The car is black in color. The car is black in color. So the rule says when you're introducing something or someone for the first time, you have to use an indefinite article. And when you're talking about the same person or the same object or thing, okay, again, you have to use a definite article. So first would be introducing with the indefinite article and then using a definite article. So this is a kind of rule that you have to remember.